Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. I know as I said I was going to be taking some time away from social media and YouTube and everything, but unfortunately this video needs to be made. It's not one I particularly want to be making, to be honest, at all. It's not the kind of content I want on my channel, but in today's video we're going to be talking about Mark Feely. Mark Feely is Britain's most protected paedophile, with police sitting outside his house. Currently living in Birmingham. Mark Feely is a self-confessed paedophile, and he admits that he's attracted to underage girls. He's been caught several times by paedophile hunting teams for grooming underage girls online, yet the CPS are refusing to convict him of his crimes, even though they have hard evidence and him admitting to what he's doing and done. The CPS just blame his learning difficulties and mental health issues. Just days ago, he fired up one of his many, and I mean many, social media accounts that he uses to interact with underage girls. TikTok being his main social media platform these days, as he gets an audience of up to 5,000 because of his weird, erratic and sexual behaviours. Many of his followers are kids, thinking that what he does is funny, but what they don't know is he is a convicted paedophile. Getting off on these kids, interacting with him and talking to him. He's avoided prosecution many times for what he's done and is continuing to do. He poses as a real threat and risk to underage girls, and the CPS and the police aren't doing anything. Obviously there have been threats on his life. Each time he makes a video, an adult member of the public will show their disgust towards him because of his notoriety. Feely, originally from Rotherham, has been moved around the UK up to 20 times. He stays in hotels and B&Bs each time he's moved. And of course, at the taxpayer's cost. Well, the taxpayer's expense makes a bit more sense, of course. And for his own protection. So what's the best outcome for someone that's literally untouchable? Could it be sectioning him under the Mental Health Act and sticking him in a secure unit? Maybe. Or even maybe taking away social media completely. Whatever happens to him, either a child is going to suffer again and again and again at the hands of Mark Feely, or someone gets locked up for handing out street justice. So if there's any parent watching this, and I really hope there is, please, and this comes from the bottom of my heart, please keep an eye on who your child is talking to, because one of them people could be Mark Feely, and he is Britain's most protected paedophile, with the CPS refusing to do anything about him, and because this nonce will carry on doing what he's doing, knowing full well what he's doing, costing taxpayers millions, if not more, because the Crown Prosecution Service can't be fucked to put this criminal behind bars where he fucking belongs, and Mark Feely is going to carry on doing what he does. And if any child watching this, any young underage girl watching this has gone through this, has suffered at the hands of fucking Mark Feely. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. And I know you're going to find it so hard to trust another bloke again. But I can promise you this now. There are decent guys out there. There are decent blokes again out there. And you will realise that one day it's just going to... And it fucking sucks that you had to go through that. That you had to suffer at the hands of Britain's most fucking protected nonce. And I'm so sorry. I really am. And I'm so sorry the Crown Prosecution Service are refusing to do anything about this fucking prick. And if there are any underage girls out there that have received or are going to be or receiving messages off Mark Feely, do not respond. Report him. Block him. Seriously, just report and block him, because otherwise, unfortunately, you'll be his next victim. And I hope to God you're not, trust me. And if there are any girls out there watching this that just need to talk about what they've been through at the hands of Mark Feely, please feel free to go and follow my Instagram, which is down in the description, and drop me a message, okay? And I will be there for you, and I will listen to what you have to say, and I will help you in any way I can, even if it is just listening to you and to what you have to say, okay? And I promise there are decent guys out there, okay? I will give you my advice in any which way I can, but unfortunately Mark Feely isn't going to stop until he's stopped, okay? He's not going to stop until someone does something about him. And more kids are going to get hurt. They're going to have their childhood taken away from them at the hands of Mark Feely. So please, just keep an eye on who your kids are talking to. And if you find messages from Mark Feely on their phone, please hand it over to the police. Because hopefully, with more evidence against him, they'll hand it over to the CPS, and hopefully the CPS will prosecute him this time. Not that we hold out much hope, but the main message of this video about Mark Feely is just please keep an eye on who your kids are talking to. Because one of these days he's gonna take a life. He is gonna be the reason that a child loses their life. He really is. Because they're gonna take their life because of what he's done. So please just keep an eye out on who they're talking to.